Hey everybody, it's Candy, aka Brown Eyed Girl. Figured I'd just come on for a few quick minutes and give a few thoughts of a few things and have a evening smoke before I try to call it an evening because I have to be at work at 8 a.m. in the morning. But I've had a pretty good day today. As you can see, I got my hair trimmed up again. Got it all cleaned up. In fact, I asked her, when was the last time I was here? Was it on June 5th? She looked it up. She's like, no, it was June 6th. That's like one day off of being exactly 6 months. Okay, I got my alien shirt on. It's kind of cool shirt. But I got it on. And it's kind of funny that I have my alien shirt on because there's a lot of alien talk going on out on the booby-tooby streets now. Let's see what else is going on. Lots of talk of more end-of-the-world nonsense. Blue Beam Project. Project 2025. Agenda 2030, etc., etc., etc. It's really strange, too, because I subscribed to a new channel today from somebody else's recommendation. And they had a live, and I was starting to see a few people come into the group that I've seen in other places. And it's just really weird how different channels intertwine with different channels where the belief systems are similar but not. If that makes any sense. But it still befuddles me that some people still believe in a globe earth and some people that are flat earthers still merged together in the same group. I don't know if they realize it or not, you know? Myself, I'm a flat earther. I don't believe in a globe spinning ball through space. I don't uphold to that concept. I believe we live in a dome-like structure. Whether or not that structure that's above us is plasma, the ether, asteroid belt, whatever it is, it protects Earth. And that the sun and moon are local underneath the firmament, as well as the stars and all the constellations that we see. And it's the heavens that revolve around us, like a timepiece, like a watch. We're not moving. The sky's moving. The sky's rotating. Like a minute hand and a second hand on a watch. I just don't understand how people can't see this concept. But then again, there's a lot of things that I see that a lot of other people don't see, or they think that I'm crazy for believing in it. I don't really believe in aliens or fallen angels or any of that. I don't believe in any outside physical force. Do I believe in spirits like angels and demons and stuff? Well, I guess that's kind of a yes and no. I guess it depends on how it's looked at. I believe that demons are negative emotions inside oneself. I believe angels are the positive emotions. And based off of what you focus on up here will determine on what's projected out here eventually, sooner or later. or if you're left your own demise inside of here because of your overthinking with positive emotion or negative emotion. So I don't really necessarily believe in demons or angels as literal beings outside of me that I just can't see with my own human eyes. But, hey, if you do, that's your choice, that's your belief, that's your thought pattern, that's your path that you gotta go down. Do I believe in a god or a devil? No. I believe in a higher power. I believe in a creator of some sort. But, I don't see this creator as a being. I see this creator more as an energy, a frequency that doesn't have an actual physical body like we do. That our physical body is what this creator utilizes to experience life through us. That's how I view the creator. Creator is experiencing life through us as a vessel. We are the vessel. Creator is the one that's observing and utilizing the vessel, but maybe necessarily isn't the operator of the vessel per se. Just depends on the vessel's pilot and co-pilot, I guess, as to what the observer observes. But yeah, you got a couple of channels that are saying that Russia launched this satellite into space, and then on the other hand, China's this. There's another news outlet reporting stuff on South Korea. There's talk about this guy that got gunned down a couple of nights ago. Now let's see. Oh, I guess there was an earthquake in California. So that's going to be on the news. It just seems like there's all these things that are taking place. But I truly believe it's distraction. Distraction from what? I have no idea. But it's something that they're doing to tighten the grip, so to speak, and make preparation for future events and agendas. All I know, though, is I'm over here doing me. I'm just trying to live my best life to the best ability I can. Like today, I had a pretty good day. I got a haircut, took myself out to lunch. I was able to get me a couple new vape products. Went to the store, got a couple items. Got all my laundry done. My room's all dusted and cleaned and rearranged and looks a lot better than it did. I've got food. More than enough food to last me for the next couple of days. Some that I bought and was already prepared, and then some that I prepared myself tonight after I got home. So that's basically it. That's all that's going on with me. Like I said, getting back to the grind. Work my 8 to 4s. Do what I gotta do. Enjoy my evenings at home. I am gonna start trying to utilize my infinity hoop. That's something that I really wanna concentrate on and do over the winter months, because I won't be able to, excuse me, get outdoors to get much physical exercise. Excuse me, man. Must be this weed. That's another thing when I go into new panels and new groups. Until I get to know the people, I don't really say that much. But I mean, if people really want to get to know me and know what I'm all about, all they gotta do is click on that icon, come to my channel, and listen to my videos, look at my community posts, and leave a comment asking questions if they're truly interested. That's how I look at it. But people don't do that anymore. It's really strange. It was like back before we had all this technology at our fingertips, people made more of an effort to contact others. And if you couldn't afford a long distance phone call to keep in touch with somebody that was, like, say, across the United States or a few states away, or shoot, even just a few 100 miles away, you could write them a letter. Might take a little while, but you could write a letter. You could at least show that you were making an effort, you know? See, I grew up in the era that you reap what you sow, and that you treat others the way you want to treat others, but be treated, I guess. But, and I lived by this motto, basically. All my childhood, all my teen years, my 20s. And I still do to a certain extent. But I'm not as helpful and giving as I once was when I was younger. My boundaries and walls are up a little higher than I used to have them. And all that has to do with experiences that I've had in my life that have caused me to be the way I am today. I probably had my guard up a little bit more than I normally would when I was in my teens, 20s, into my mid-30s. I was a very social person. I liked to go out and do things like go to restaurants, go to movies, go to clubs, socialize at parties, gatherings, holidays, things of that nature. Now, not so much. But as far as holidays is concerned, well, my mom, she's almost 92 years old. Well, she'll be 92 next year, May 1st. My dad's been gone since 1986. My stepdad died 7 years ago. November 1st, I think it was. I have cousins, but they all live off wherever and have their own families. The only one in my general area is my mother, me, my daughter, and my son-in-law and grandkids, and my son-in-law's family. So basically, when it comes to holidays, I spend the holidays with my son-in-law's family. Just so I can be with my kids, you know, even if I have to share my kids with his family. I guess that's what it comes down to. But no, so yeah, I definitely have a wall up. Some of it probably has to do with trauma, too. Growing up, I never realized that I was in a codependent relationship with people, but I was in a codependent relationship with people. because of how I was raised. um, do I think I was raised intentionally the way I was raised? No. We all make mistakes, but honestly, looking back on my life, I could have had a lot worse life than I did. Trust me. That's why I'm grateful that I was adopted, because it could have went the other way. And if it would have went the other way, I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking about it and telling my story, because I probably wouldn't have even survived babyhood. But that's another story I guess I can tell y'all sometime. I have all sorts of stories to tell. It's just finding the time to tell them, and really finding a purpose to tell them, because I always hope that somebody will get something out of my story, or me sharing my life with them, so that they know that, wow, that person's really, went through that and survived, Because I have been through a lot of things that you wouldn't think. I've been through a lot of things. I have been in some sketchy situations in my life. Even being homeless with Daryl, it was still sketchy and scary. Living on the streets, Sleeping. Not knowing if there's some lunatic out there that's going to come up and kill you in the middle of the night, or beat you up, or try to steal your stuff, or, all sorts of people, all sorts of things, places, situations, I've seen it all. It's kind of weird too, because like, when me and Daryl was in Hollywood, in LA, we weren't there very long. We went to LA, and we got there, it was kind of like early afternoon. We didn't really know what we wanted to do, so we just said, well, hey, let's go check out Hollywood. So we get on this like train, and we go to these different places in LA. Hollywood was like our last stop. It was dark by the time we got there. It was just starting to rain. But we did get to walk up and down the Walk of Fame a couple of blocks, We ran into some kids that had some weed and hash, and we were out, but we had our pipe, so he loaded our pipe and gave us a little bit for later. We decided to book it out of Hollywood and went to this town called Culver City and slept at basically a vacant building's front porch. It was covered because, like I said, it started to rain. And then the next day we got up and walked all the way from Culver City to Venice Beach, California. And we hung out in Venice Beach for a week and decided that wasn't the place we needed to be. So the universe opened up doors and gave us an opportunity to get back to Ocean Beach, California, and hang out a few more months before we would make our final exit from Ocean Beach, San Diego, California, and head up north. That's just one little story. Like I said, it's like a movie in my head, I could start from the moment Daryl and I left Oklahoma and moved to Colorado. Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to kind of have a late night chit chat with some of you folks and speak about a couple of things that was on my mind. And I'll be going to work all weekend. I probably won't get another day off until Monday. So, yes, everybody, please have an awesome, most wonderful weekend wherever you are. Stay warm if it's cold. Stay cool if it's hot wherever you are. Some people were just getting ready to go into winter, and some other people are just getting ready to go into summer. So, just depends on where you are on this plane of Earth. But, until the next time, much peace, love, hugs, nugs. Smoke it if you got it, man. And just chillax and take the time to look around and see all the good things that are around and in your life. And take the time to be appreciative and grateful for what you have, because all we have is what's in the here and the now. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not here, so live like there is no tomorrow, I guess. Until the next time, much love. Bye for now.